Good morning, students. Today we'll start a new part of the indefinite integral, that is integration by parts, what we can call product rule. And this is applicable for when two different functions we have to integrate together. So what is that? Integration of fx dx will be, how we remember first function differentiation of second minus differentiation of first function or f dash x whatever, then integration of second function whole integration. Okay, first function differentiation of second, then differentiation of first function into integration of second function whole integration. That way you remember. So let us do one question, then it will be more clear. Exercise 7.6, question number 1. We have to integrate x sin x. So first function I have taken this one first, this one second. First function integration of second minus differentiation of first function integration of second function whole integration. Then it became minus x cos x. This will be 1 minus cos x dx. So minus x cos x plus cos x dx plus c1 for one integration, then integration of cos x will be sin x. Finally we get the answer. Now I have taken this one first function, this one second. It can be sin x x. So if I take this one first, this one second, what happened? Okay, doing first function, this is first, this is second. First function integration of second, differentiation of first function integration of second dx. So x square by 2 sin x, then x square by 2 cos x dx. Again product rule coming. So we cannot do. So it became more complicated. So how we'll proceed? Which one first function and which one second function? For that we have a rule. The rule is called Euler. Remember this Euler. Inverse logarithm algebraic trigonometric exponential. This is the order. So this order we will follow, take first function and second function. Okay, remember this. Now you have must be remember differentiation of log x is 1 by log x and integration of 1 by x is log x. But integration of log x we still don't know. Now we'll do integration of log x. So we write it 1 into log x. This is algebraic logarithm. So logarithm function will come first. As per rule, this will be first, this will be second. So first function integration of second, differentiation of first function integration of second whole integration. X log x, this will be 1 by x, x cancel, so minus x plus c. This is not formula, no need to remember this, but this way you can integrate. One more, that differentiation of sin inverse x is 1 by root over 1 minus x square. Again integration of 1 by root over 1 minus x square dx will be sin inverse x. But integration of sin inverse x we don't know still now. Now we'll do it. Integration of not only sin inverse x, all inverse function we don't know yet. So I am doing once again 1 into this. So as per rule, this should be first, this will be second. So first function integration of second, differentiation of first function integration of second. So finally coming this x sin inverse x, this one. Now this one we will do by substitution method. What we will do? We will put 1 minus x square is equal to t square. Then minus 2x dx will be 2t dt, then x dx will be minus t dt. So this integration, in place of x dx will put minus t dt, and this one became tt cancelled. So it became integration of minus minus plus t, that is t. What is t? T is root over 1 minus x square. We got this. So similarly you also do the other trigonometric ratio. Okay, now some important question I will do. Now integration of sine inverse x whole square, question number 10. Two way you can make, we take sine inverse x t, then proceed. I am doing directly 1 into this first function integration of second minus differentiation of first integration of second. So x sine inverse x whole square minus square function 2 sine inverse x, again by chain rule 1 minus x square x dx. Now what we will take, sine inverse x t dx by 1 minus x square root over will be dt. So this became dt. Then what will get, sine inverse x t, and what will be x? X will be, what will be x here? X will be sine t. So I'll again apply that. Just now we have done t sine t by chain rule. So this one came already, just now we have done t sine t, first function differentiation of second likely. So we got, okay, so 2 cos t, then cos t dt will be 1, then finally we get 2t cos t, 2 sine t. This part just now we have done. Now you have to write answer in terms of 10. 2t will be what? What will be t? T will be sine inverse x, cos t, t will be sine inverse x. We cannot leave answer this way. We have to simplify this one. So what will we simplify? In place of sine inverse x, we write cos inverse root over 1 minus x square. That rule I told. Change sine into cos, then cos and cos inverse will vanish. So I have changed sine inverse is equal to cos inverse root over 1 minus x square. So cos inverse vanish, finally we get this answer. Cos inverse, cos vanish, and then we get the answer. Not easy, we have to practice 2-3 times to solve such questions. Okay, some more question I am doing. Question number 7. X sine inverse x. So as usual, this is first function. I let in inverse, then algebraic coming. First function integration of second, differentiation of first, integration of second. This way you spell what I am spelling. Then it will be set in your mind. Then x square by 2 sine inverse x, x square by 2, this is coming. Now x square by 2, finally the calculation. Now we have to adjust this one, how to integrate. I write 1 minus x square to get this term, then divide separately, we get this, and this by this. With this one we can integrate, this will be sine inverse x. Now this will be one term, x by root x will be root x came. Now how to integrate this? This we have a formula. I am not doing here because next exercise only this will be a formula, and how to derive this formula, that I will show that time. Okay, so we can directly use this formula. 1 minus x square dx. A square minus x square, here x a will be 1. So we will use this formula. Okay, this formula I am using. Okay, I am using this formula in place of root over 1 minus x square dx. This formula 1 by 2x root over 1 minus s square minus x square, 1 by s square by 2, a is 1 here, sine inverse x this. Then we come out from the integration. So this formula will learn how to derive this, so no need to, if this question come, we will directly write this formula. Okay, so that I am not deriving it. Then we can simplify this term can be simplified, this will be minus 1 by 4, again by taking common the final answer will come. some simplification required here, then you get the final answer. Not easy, these are. Okay. Now one more type I am showing. If the integration containing both exponential and trigonometric, trigonometric means sine and cos. Okay, that case we have to adopt some different method, because no one will vanish. If it is x, differentiation of x or x square can be vanish, but e to the power x differentiation or integration will be e to the power x only, and sine became cos, cos became sine. So how will come out from the integration? Okay, so I am doing it. First function, first function integration of second, differentiation of first, integration of second, we get this. Again by parts I am using, so we get, I have taken this one as I, so again by doing it, opening it, we get this one. Now with this one we write as I. Once again we write it I, because this way sine cos, cos sine will come. We never come out from the integration, so we make it I. Then this I became 2I, then we can do it. If both containing sine and cos and e to the power x, then we have to adopt this method. Okay, so you can complete up to question number 15. Then for 16 onwards we have a different rule that I will tell you next class. Thank you.